Screen 1 in position.
Stand by. They're nearly here. I'm switching to throat mic now.
Okay, standing by.
Stand by. Here they come. Excuse me, miss.
Coming up now. That chap there. The detective standing at the steps of the end was the man she pulled the gun on. The man who shot her.
Who was the VIP?
Nobody. Another detective. It was a dummy run.
Where have we heard that before?
It was a security rehearsal for the arrival of this man. The man on the left, Kamal Qadi, now recognized as the leader of moderate Palestinian opinion. Qadi is due here on Thursday at the special invitation of the Foreign Office for secret talks.
So that Mews is where the secret meeting was going to take place, huh?
Mm-hmm. The man on the right is Aziz Daoud, Qadi's head of security, fanatically protective of his leader. The one who's most reluctant for Qadi to risk entering this country. Even he was not to have been told of the location until hours before.
You feel a drip?
I think he means a leak.
Outside of our own security, only two people knew of Qadi's plans. One was this man, Colonel Roger Masterson, MP. Masterson was instrumental in setting up the visit. He's a personal friend of Qadi's. And he, too, is deeply dedicated to the same political ends.
It was the other person.
On your toes, man. The girl who took the film. That's a death shot. She arrived at Heathrow last Monday. Came from Madrid. Her passport states that she's Pilar Hernandez, a student, Spanish. Probably a forgery. Her fingerprints are still being checked in several countries. So far, they've drawn a blank. But we've had one piece of luck. We found out where she was staying. Her photograph was put out in last night's evening paper, and a neighbor recognized it. The place is being investigated. Now, unless Qadi has second thoughts, it's still intended that the meeting should take place. A new venue will be chosen, one that I don't even know yet. Special branch have already replaced the entire surveillance and escort detachment with other men, none of whom will be told the identity of Qadi. All we have to do now is find that leak and stop it. If we don't...
Qadi gets wet.
We all do.
Not another one. I already have him.
Yeah, he's forensic, CID. I'm CI5.
What's the difference?
Well, he's a technician, I'm an intellectual. So, tell me about your flatmate.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I rent a room to a sweet little thing who looks like a nun. And then after I get back from a one-night stopover in Brussels, I find she's been killed in a shootout with the cops. I thought British policemen didn't carry guns.
Oh, the ones that direct traffic to Trafalgar Square don't. How did you meet?
I just put an ad in the evening paper. You know, the usual flat-sharing kind of deal.
She was one of the replies, huh?
She was the only goddamn reply as far as I was concerned. I had 6 others, and they were all lunatics. Do you drink on duty?
No. Have you still got the paper with the ad in it?
Let me see, when was it? Monday. Yeah, it should still be here. I haven't thrown it away.
Did she tell you anything about herself?
Music student, I think.
Huh? You didn't like her, did you?
She was nice enough.
You don't seem terribly upset.
An air hostess's life isn't so glamorous after a while. You have no roots, bop around the world, put on a big act for a million strangers, and smile till your face hurts. No, I'm hard to upset. There's your ad, Sherlock.
I'm glad you've taken this over, Carly. It's the damn Foreign Office bureaucracy triumphing it again. They'd let you handle it in the first instance as I requested, it wouldn't have happened. Francis, George Carey, CI5, Miss Cottingham.
How do you do?
We've spoken on the phone.
No news from Dowd?
Not yet.
They know about the incident.
Of course.
Was that wise?
Mr. Cowley, if I start keeping any secrets from Cardy, even the slightest thing, my relationship with him will be undermined. He's putting his life in my hands.
Who gave Dowd the address for the meeting? The Secret Service?
I don't think you understand. No, Cardy and Dowd won't listen to our Secret Service, or any other Secret Service. I'm the one who has set up this meeting, and I'm the only person they will trust.
So you told them?
Indeed.
Over the scrambler?
No, not this time. It was word of mouth. I flew out to meet them face to face.
Normally we use the Scrambler, the Mark III.
And who gave you the rendezvous?
Special branch.
Chief Inspector Smith.
Presumably this time we will hear it from you.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm moving in.
What happened to Terry?
I rented it from him.
Well, where's he gone?
I don't know, I got it from the Students' Union.
You're still at college, then?
Yeah, still.
Bit old to be a student, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm a postgraduate student.
Oh. What you studying?
English.
Oh. Girl up there was killed the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Shot by the police.
Yeah?
Out in the street. I saw a picture on the television. I called the police. That's how they knew she lived here.
45 to 37, huh?
37, you all right?
Yeah, the natives are a bit friendly.
Yeah, problem?
No, I'll just take the rotor arm out of her broomstick. Listen.
The guy who had this flat before, what's he do?
Oh, he's a ballet dancer, but he's very nice.
Oh, really?
Miss Cottingham, she never married.
She has an invalid mother, devoted to her. One of those.
Oh, very noble of her.
It's a damned waste of a good wife, if you ask me. Not enough women like that around. Totally loyal.
How long has she been with you?
Oh, 10 years.
No boyfriends in that time?
Oh, Emma's tried countless times to match her off, but no success. The trouble is, I've told Francis, she doesn't ever meet anyone. Well, except her damn mother. I've staked my political career on these Cardy talks, you know. Not just my word with Cardy himself.
I understand, Colonel.
Are there any leads from the dead girl's organization yet?
We're doing our best. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Alpha to 37, come in, please.
37.
37. I've got another assignment for you.
Jack.
Is 45 installed?
Roger.
Everything okay?
Yeah, but how come the bionic collar gets all the best bits?
Hello, I'm Ray Duncan.
Of course you are, sweetheart.
I'm your new neighbour.
Come in, schoolboy.
You want to raise the bet?
You've seen her.
Yeah, I just passed her on the stairs. Oh, she blank you?
Do you want to raise the bet?
Yeah, okay.
Double?
Right.
You know what they say, don't you?
Hold it. Yeah, what do they say?
Horses for courses.
Yeah, well, don't get tangled in your mane. Out.
You all right?
Yeah, but my water heater blew up. Do you know anything about them? Can you fix it?
I don't know. How did it happen?
I just turned the damn thing on.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure you're not hurt?
No, I'm okay.
Must have given you one of a shot.
Maybe I hurt its feelings. Is it warm?
It's fine. Still want a bath?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
By the way, I'm Shelley.
Of course you are.
You got me. I'm afraid I've forgotten your name.
Ray. Ray Duncan.
Of course, Ray Duncan.
You're an air hostess, aren't you?
That's right. How did you know?
Lady downstairs.
I have had a terrible day. The air traffic controllers are on strike, and we were stacked over Heathrow for 2 hours.
Long day, huh?
That's right.
Too long to come out to dinner?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I have a solution.
Yeah?
I fixed your bath, let me fix your meal. Housewarming?
3-7 to Alpha.
Alpha, where is she now?
At a concert.
Following every note with a friend.
A friend?
A friend.
Boyfriend.
You're sure it's a boyfriend? There's a big difference.
I know. I think I can remember. Anyway, in this case, there's another difference, too.
What difference?
20 years.
Listen, try not to lose her. I'll get you some assistance as soon as I can. From now on, she has to be under total surveillance. Understood?
Roger. Out.
Mr. Cowley.
You're ahead of schedule, Mr. Dowd.
Yes, I know. This is Hassan Alusha, Kamal Kadhi's personal assistant. The dead woman has been identified. She was a member of the Palestinian Marxist Alliance.
The politics are irrelevant. It was made quite clear to Masterson that you were on no account to come over until I gave the all clear.
They're not politicians. They're a guerrilla army.
They have enormous resources and manpower.
Kadhi will be in the greatest danger if he comes to England now.
He will be in good hands. I will personally guarantee his safety.
I'm sorry, but in the circumstances, we'll have to take our own measures to ensure his safety.
Such as?
They'll be efficient, Mr. Cowley.
Whatever they are, they'd better not interfere with mine.
And what are you going to do, Mr. Cowley?
For the moment, gentlemen, that is my business.
Five.
3-7, what's happening?
Is this an emergency call?
Well, not unless you're out your depth.
Yeah, well, I'll wave if I start drowning.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'll buy you a wreath with all that money you're going to owe me.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, gotta go.
3745. 45.
Permission to land?
Yeah, follow me. Runway clear.
That smells fantastic.
Great. When do you want to eat?
Now I'm starving.
All right. Water heaters I can manage. Biryani, have to subcontract.
We were only in the flat together for one night. She seemed okay. Said she was homesick and talked about her folks and her kid brother.
37 to Alpha. They're leaving before the concert's finished. Correction, she's leaving on her own.
So you're studying poetry?
Yeah.
You should find my name pretty romantic.
What, Hunter?
Shelley. He was a romantic poet, wasn't he?
Was he?
Hail to thee, blithe spirit.
Bread good, fire bad.
He wrote that?
Frankenstein, that was... No, his wife wrote Frankenstein.
Shelley's wife?
Well, they were living in sin anyway.
Three-7 to Alpha. Thanks for the reinforcements.
It's been a great evening, Ray.
Why does it have to end now?
I'm flying at 6.
Doesn't it make your arms ache?
I have a very high threshold for pain.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Three-7 to base. She's back home. Send in a nightman. Out.
Have you got a very large cat up there?
What?
A large domestic animal in your flat?
What are you talking about?
That.
What are you gonna do?
Where's your keys?
What are you gonna do?
Go up there.
Ray, don't go there.
Okay, you stay there. It's your keys. Okay, you stay there.
Don't.
Stay.
Don't go up there. I thought you had fallen.
I'm okay. You okay?
What about the other one? Do you think he'll come back?
Depends on what they're after. Could use a drink.
Come on. What are you majoring in? Counterinsurgency?
I used to be a Marine.
But they were sorry when you left.
Oh. Did that girl leave anything?
The police took it all. What little there was. Who are you calling?
Ambulance. That guy might still be alive, you know.
Miss Hunter now?
Left the country, Zurich. Oh, don't worry, Wilson's on the plane with her. He'll be all right as long as he stays off the duty-free snaps.
Yes?
Mrs. Cottingham, electricity.
Well?
I've come to read the meter.
First on the left. Up on the left.
Right, I'll just check the appliances now.
They've never done that before.
Yes, well, we're always trying to improve our service, you know.
How is he?
No change. What about the gun?
The serial was filed off.
Think that'll do it?
We don't want to make it too obvious.
Hello? Oh, Francis. Oh, yes, dear. But you did say you were coming in early this evening. I'm sorry, dear. There's someone here. What are you doing?
Ah, nothing. Just admiring the table. Very nice. Genuine, isn't it? Oh, thank you very much, madam. Be no charge.
Francis?
Hello.
Luis.
Security.
3-7 to base.
Answer.
Then what's next?
3-7.
I must see you tonight.
Yes, Alex, I want to trace a phone number.
Luis, I think we're being watched.
875-4066. Over.
We'll do
Said it was
3-7.
from the electricity
Don't
board.
go away.
Mother thinks he was snooping. Nasty piece of work, she says.
Tomorrow evening, at the range. 3-7, please acknowledge. 3-7.
Yeah, 3-7, Alex, what you got?
Public phone box, Waterloo Station, main entrance. Make any sense?
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Out. Should we bring her in, sir?
After I've spoken to Masterson.
Go on. Where are you going?
you mind if we come in, Miss Cottingham?
Mr. Cully, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Having been up all night, I'm only too aware of the time.
Whatever it is, couldn't it wait till later?
I'm afraid not. I do have to talk to you now.
Francis? Francis, what is it?
Now you've woken Mother.
Francis, who is it? What is going on, Francis?
It's all right, Mother. It's just some colleagues of Colonel Masterson.
At this hour of the morning, it really is too bad.
Well, it's urgent. Now, you try and get back to sleep.
Shut the door, Miss Cottingham. I have no wish to disturb your mother. I'd like you to listen to something.
Hello?
Luis,
Kerry.
I thought you'd never answer.
There was difficulties.
I must see you tonight.
No, tonight I cannot.
Luis, I think we're being watched.
Watched? What do you mean?
A man was at my flat. He said he was from the electricity board, but Mother thinks he was snooping. Nasty piece of work, she says.
Tomorrow evening, as arranged.
Well, Miss Cottingham?
You're utterly and completely wrong. But I can see how it sounds from your point of view.
Perhaps you would enlighten us. Who is this Louis?
A man I know.
Is he,
Yes, we're having an affair.
Was he the man you met yesterday evening?
Yes.
What's his full name?
Luis Delgado.
Nationality?
Spanish.
What's his job?
He's a postgraduate student at the Royal Academy of Music. He's a graduate of the Conservatoire in Madrid.
And why were you both so worried about being watched?
His wife is very jealous. We thought she might have hired a private detective.
His wife?
Yes.
How does he support her?
He doesn't. She has money of her own.
Oh, he lives off her, does he?
He has very little money.
Ever met his wife?
No.
How long have you known him?
About a year.
Ever seen her?
No.
Do they have any children?
No.
Where do they live?
Do they live together?
What address?
Burley Mansions, Victoria.
What number?
Forget. 12, I think.
How long have they been married?
Since he was 18.
He's never shown you a photograph of his wife.
No.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't want to see a photograph of his wife.
Miss Cottingham, I'm afraid we are going to have to go into all this a little more thoroughly.
No.
Yes.
Well, I'll need time to dress. Tell Mother.
He died a few minutes ago.
What about the other one?
He got away.
His makers silenced him before you could.
Kamal Kadi's visit is out of the question now.
Your guerrilla army charging about London is out of the question.
I told you, Mr. Cowley, I prefer to work independently, particularly as your security is leaking so badly.
There is no such thing as watertight security, and you know that as well as I do. However, it seems that we may have found the weak link in this particular chain. Perhaps you'd better meet her. Did Luis Delgado know about Colonel Masterson?
He knows I work for him, yes.
Did he ever ask you about Kamal Kadi?
No.
Have you told him anything about the proposed visit?
No.
How can you be sure?
Please, think.
Francis, it's better if you tell us everything, whatever it is.
Oh, God. Luis was...
Take your time.
Luis was ashamed of living off his wife, his Spanish pride. He wanted to get away from her, but there was his career, his talent.
Go on.
He was desperate to get away, but he couldn't get a work permit in this country. So he started writing articles for Spanish magazines. It paid hardly anything at all, but it was a start. He needed one good scoop to establish himself as a journalist so that he could leave her.
So you told him about the meeting? Bodie?
No one called Delgado lives in Burley Mansions. Neither does any young musician, Spanish or otherwise, with or without a rich wife. No Luis Delgado was ever enrolled as a postgraduate student at the Royal College of Music or the Madrid Conservatoire.
How's a nice cup of tea for you?
As we've isolated the leak, all we have to do now is change the rendezvous and Cadiz' visit can go ahead. Agreed?
Okay, agreed.
I've already spoken to the Foreign Office, and they've made a country house available. The meeting will take place under my personal supervision. If they still trust Luis Delgado to give them a location, we might be able to kill two birds with one stone.
Can't rely on that woman. She's finished.
What have we got to lose? The opposition are on a hiding to nothing.
What?
If Miss Cottingham is believed, then the terrorist will come to where they can be dealt with. If she is not believed, then they still won't know where Mr. Cadi is going and can do nothing.
We can't use Francis like that.
If the Cadi visit is as vital to British interest as you claim, Colonel, I don't think this is a chance we can afford to miss.
Four, five.
4-5.
What's keeping you?
Partir, c'est mourir un peu.
What?
To leave is to die a little.
Yeah, I know, but if you've fallen in love, the bet reverts to me.
I'm bitter, eh?
Well, now, hear this. Wilson's just called in from Heathrow, and Miss Jetstream's back in town, clean as a whistle.
What happened in Jury?
Nothing. Dinner with the captain, back for an early night on her own.
Yeah, she's a very early sleeper.
Yeah, well, maybe, but they did have adjoining rooms, and both missed breakfast.
Gosh, thanks, Bodie. Over now.
Gone. Just stepped out. Gone for good. Just took his bags and left.
Mr. Cowley, I feel very ashamed. I've obviously been very foolish. But what can I do? I've told you where I arranged to meet the man I knew was Luis. But as to his true identity and who he's working for, you'll have to ask him yourselves. I don't know.
If we apprehend him, we may never find the rest of the people he's working for. If you don't meet him as planned, he'll become suspicious.
I can easily cancel it.
Francis, we don't want you to cancel your meeting with Luis.
What do you want?
Luis will want to know where the talks with Cadi are going to take place. This is the address you've to give him.
right.
Where's Doyle?
Air sickness. Never was a good traveler.
Afterwards, you tail Lewis. Doyle can look after her.
Ah, they can form a Broken Hearts Club together.
You're a hard man, Bodie.
Do you think you recruited a cream puff? That's him.
If Doyle's not here in time, get Victor to keep an eye on Miss Cottingham.
Francis. Querida.
All right? Yeah.
How's it going?
The unacceptable face of espionage. It stinks.
Yeah, she told him, yeah.
Nope. Would you have?
You know, I spoke to the editor in Madrid last night. He offered me £1,000 for the scoop. It could earn more. Much, much more with worldwide syndication. You know how much it means to me. To us. The new location at the Cadi meeting. I must know it. And with the money, we could become free. To set up on our own.
Tell me about your wife.
She's gonna blow it.
What about my wife?
I don't know anything about her. Tell me something.
It's over.
Yes, sir.
Let's not start.
Double or quit.
Done.
Is she beautiful?
Francis, please.
I want to know.
Well, she's quite... Yeah, she's beautiful.
Does she have a good figure?
Yes.
What color is her hair?
Black. Listen, Francis.
Her eyes?
You're just trying to hurt yourself. She means nothing to me now.
What color are her eyes?
I don't know, they're sort of brown.
Sort of?
You know, they're brown, greenish brown.
I don't want to hear any more about her.
Good.
In my bag, there's a card. On it is the name of the hotel where they're holding the meeting.
Forget it.
No, it's all right, I'll pay.
Forget it.
crabbly hotel.
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm unlikely to be disturbed when my guests arrive. If they arrive. Excuse me.
Three-seven.
Go ahead, 3-7.
The fish has taken the bait. Over.
Carry on as arranged, 3-7. Out. He's taken the bait.
To take it is one thing. To swallow it, quite another.
We shall see.
All right, Romeo. Listen easy with her. She'll be in a bit of a state.
Yeah, okay. I've got it.
Three-seven at base. The big fish is driving a red Lancia ELF 614.
Where are you?
I wish I knew.
I never had a chance. She walked out in front of me. Get an ambulance. Yeah, but...
Oh, yes, I understand. Yes, I'll be here. That's all right. Bye-bye. They think she'll pull through. No, that was my wife. She's staying at the hospital. She'll let us know as soon as she hears anything more. Oh, I should never have agreed to the idea.
She wanted to help us, Colonel. It was the only way she could make amends.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now, listen, Bodie. I want you at the airfield 3 hours before Carty's plane is due. Take Jimison and 2 others, stake out the perimeter. Doyle, you'll be at the Crabley Hotel. I want someone to keep an eye on Dowd. See he doesn't go over the top. Take Wilson with you. By the time the PMA have realized Luis has given them false information, it will be too late for them to prevent Carty's mission.
Doyle. Here I come.
They didn't believe her, Doyle.
Oh, yes, they did. Get up. Simon Jacob Blue, Cultural Attaché, Embassy of Israel.
Israeli intelligence?
I have diplomatic immunity. You can't touch me.
Get him back to base now.
Yeah, you keep your boys off him.
3-7.
3-7.
Something's wrong.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm coming to join you.
Knows about the location apart from us?
The FO, Cowley, Masterson, Dowd.
And Cardi and Alusha.
Right.
Is that all?
That's all.
Some student.
Yeah.
Get out! Confidence! Take him out, John.
I guess you're not one of those cops who directs traffic to Trafalgar Square.
I guess not.
Water heater was good.
Yeah. So was the cabin service.
Oh, my mate, she fooled me too.
Yeah, of course she did.